Hey, Shalom. First off, I'd like to give all praise to Yahweh Shema Shai, double honors to the apostles of GMS, and salutations and greetings, and blessings to all the brothers and who's doing this work in truth in this country and all over the world. All right, in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. This show we would like to continue on, which is on GMS Living Waters. We'd like to continue on what we did a few weeks ago when we were going through Job, the 20th chapter. And right now we're just going to start off where we were left off on Job, was that 20 and 10. And basically this chapter goes into, even this parallel goes with chapter 18, one of my favorites, which goes into Esau's downfall and destruction, which Esau in the Hebrew means Ishashwa, which means wasted away is he. Is talking about the so-called white man's skin pigmentation, okay, and it talks about his destruction, his downfall, which is what time we're in right now, and he is the wicked of the planet Earth, like the Bible talks about, and his time is for sure is right now at an end, and this is what this chapter goes through. So we'll continue with that.
All right, this is Job 20 verse 10. It says, His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods.
Yeah, his children was talking about Esau. All right, you Edomites. All right, basically talking about, was he talking about pleasing the poor? The poor is talking about the children of Israel. All right, because we've been stripped of our heritage, we've been stripped of our culture, we've been stripped also of our riches, which now not only in America but all over the world, we're the poorest as a nation. Okay, because we lost everything we have. All right, and it says his children shall seek to please the poor, meaning the offspring and posterity of you Edomites, you so-called white people, will try to always please the nation of Israel, or mainly mostly in America, by trying to have special programs for them, like to so-called lift them up, food stamps, welfare, whatever have you, certain programs to lift up these people, which really is for their demise, like food stamps or Planned Parenthood, whatever have you, things of that of such. You want to add to that?
Yeah, like Planned Parenthood, right? That's to really to populate Israel, destroy Israel, but they trying to make it as far as for their benefit, like an option to help them out if they can't take care of the kid. Then you have and NAACP. You know what? Right. Which is full of false leaders, right? And then you got, what was I was gonna say. Then you got the whole point of food stamps and those type of benefits is they try to split and divide the family. You can only get it if you're a single woman, you know. So all that shit is really just to divide and destroy the livelihood and the family structure of Israel, right? I'll read the next. Oh, I had a precept. Yeah, this is James 2 verse 5. It says, "Hearken, my beloved brethren, hath not the Most High chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith, and heirs to the kingdom which he had promised to them that love him?" Right, because back in Job it said he seek to please the poor, or he seeks to try to help out the poor. That poor, just like the brothers going into, is the children of Israel, you so-called niggas, that teams of natives. So we are the poor that the scripture is talking about, right? I'm gonna go back to Job. This is verse 11. It says, "His bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, the it says his bones are full of the sin of his youth."
His bones are full. His bones are full of the sin of his youth, meaning what script comes to mind is he is estranged from the womb. If you can get that real quick, what is that, Psalms or something like that? Meaning that I'll read it again. It says his bones are full of the sin of his youth, meaning from the beginning, the so-called white man, you Edomites, all right, which means the red man, you've been the devil from the very beginning, all right? And it has been ordained for you to be that way, which, you're fulfilling that very good. Because the word devil, which the apostles always go into, is to break down these words, which is one of the secrets, not even secret, but one of the major tools of this truth is to break down the words. And the word devil means diablo, which comes from Latin diablo, which means slanderer or a liar. And I mean, it's so obvious of who the number one liar is on this planet Earth, man. I mean, no one compares. All right. So the devil or the wicked, they've been wicked since the beginning. Okay. Yeah.
Psalms 58, verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born.
Yeah, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born. That's talking again once again about you so-called white people. All right, meaning that from the very beginning, all right, since this world was created, you've been the devil or the wicked, starting with the spirit of Satan in the garden, which really was amongst people. That's what that really is talking about. You were that same spirit onto this day. The same spirit of Cain. You're that spirit. All right, that's the so-called white man spirit, and it's evident through this earth who the devil is, who the liar is, killing all other people on the planet Earth, destroying the nation of Israel, lying, and ruling the world at how he is, destroying the planet. Okay, so you've been the wicked since the beginning. All right, and it's not going to change, and it hasn't changed through the beginning of time.
All right, this is verse 12. It says, his bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust.
That's going to be your destruction, okay? Because the wicked is made for destruction. All right, wickedness and lying won't last. Only truth and pureness prevail. Which the ultimate truth of the fact of the matter is that Yahweh by Shema Shai, who you people ignorant call God in Christ, all right, that's the truth, and the people that they've chosen are the truth. They're holy, sanctified, which is the nation of Israel, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, that's what's going to last forever, pertaining to, what is that, Isaiah 45 and 17, or I think it's that, okay? So it says, which shall lie down with him in the dust, because that's your that's your story, basically. All right, that's what you were created for. Wickedness is made to be destroyed, or your whole being, you so-called white people, you're made to be destroyed. Okay.
All right, this is Proverbs 16 and 4. It says, the Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. Right, and he created the so-called white man ultimately to destroy him. All right, he created them to be a whooping stick or a sword against the nation of Israel, you so-called niggas, Latinos, and natives, and as far as for a punishment. All right, because we went off not following the law, statute, commandments, but ultimately he created them for us to destroy them. Okay, after 1,000 years of hardcore slavery in the kingdom, there's not going to be any more Edomites ever. Okay, so yeah, if a so-called white man wants to complain about that, oh, that's not right. Why would the Lord do that? Why would the Most High do that? The Most High does whatever He wants, and one of the things He did was create you damn Edomites, you damn devils, to ultimately for us to destroy you. Okay.
I have a quick precept. This is Proverbs chapter 2, verse verse 21. It says, "For the upright shall dwell in the land, and the perfect shall remain in it." The upright, it says, the upright shall dwell in the land. That's talking about you Israelites, man. Once again, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're the upright that the Most High has chosen, simply because of that reason. All right, that's why you. That's what makes you upright. Okay, and because He gave the laws and statutes, commandments unto you. It says, and the perfect shall remain in it, which you people, you chosen people of the Most High, you are the perfect, right? Because simply because the Most High chose you and gave you His perfect laws, all right. But it says, verse 22, but the wicked shall be cut off from the earth, all right. That's plain, okay. So wherever you see wickedness, it's not gonna last, all right. That's why this place is getting worse and worse by the day, and turmoil and all this craziness that's happening all over the world because and it's all done for the destruction of the so-called white race to get prepared to serve slavery because their time is near, and to usher in the kingdom of the Lord Yahweh Shai from the Heavenly Father Yahweh. So wickedness is at an end, man. It says, but wickedness shall be cut off from the earth, and the transgressors shall be rooted out of it. All right, which the ultimate transgressors are the wicked, which is you so-called white people. Right? You just sanctioned within this year or last year all 50 states in America that homosexuals could get married. All right, that's an abomination to the Most High. All right, which is a filthy, disgusting, hateful act. All right, that He can't bear to tolerate to even deal with. All right. You have a bestiality, which is allowed in America. You have, I mean, so many lies that's going on with the food, with religion. I mean, we can go on for days. All right, you destroying the earth. You lying about who the image of the Most High and His Son Himself as having leprosy and being pale skinned, looking like so-called white people. All right, so your days are obviously you're the wicked man from all your actions. All right. So you go back to Proverbs.
All right, this is Job 20, verse 12. It says, though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still in his mouth.
Yeah. So, and if you have anything to say, say. Yeah. So wickedness is really sweet to the so-called white man. All right. If it wasn't, he wouldn't be doing this. He wouldn't be destroying the earth. He wouldn't be lying about who the children of Israel are. He wouldn't be trying to destroy the nation of Israel. He wouldn't be lying about what the image of the Most High is. He wouldn't be passing laws for homosexuals. He wouldn't try to talk about evolution and try to discredit the Bible as being a fake. All right. He wouldn't be making GMOs, making Franken food and destroying the minds of the people. All right, taking over other countries and wiping out the mineral resources like opium and certain crops and goods that other countries have, and putting them in your food supply, which destroys you with prescriptions and so on and so forth. He wouldn't establish this country by bloodshed, which were damn near wiping off the Native Americans. All right. We can go on for days about Esau's wickedness. Okay. But anyway, that's really sweet to him. Why? Because they worship the devil. All right. There's many information out there that the elected officials, your government leaders, they worship the devil, and this country's is under the spirit of Satan, which their secret societies, which the Skull and Bones, the Fakenati, I like to call them, the Bohemian Grove, out there in California, they do rituals, and they worship Satan. They follow a guy called Aleister Crowley, who's a brother who likes to break down pretty well, which he's under the spirit of Satan. There were Satan worshipers, and even the whole Masonry thing, which started a few hundred years ago, the beginning of this country, this stupid ass country, America, was started by someone called Albert Pike. All right, which that's for the Freemasonry is really witchcraft. Really, the students of being pupils of or understudies of being a warlock or witches. That's who all your presidents are, and your lawyers and your mayors and all that kind of stuff. So it's sweet to them to do wickedness.
This is Psalms 55 verse 21. It says, "The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they are drawn swords." So that's what whenever you see a so-called white man on TV or anybody a so-called white man talking to you, you best believe that's his mindset. That's what's in his mind. You know, if you go to the bank and try to get a loan from Esau, you best believe he's banking on you not be able to pay that loan you just fucking took out. You know, because why? Because he's waiting on all that good interest. You know that he will take. All right, when you can't pay those bills. You know, or if you try to do any dealings with Esau, or if you get pulled over by Esau, he's just hoping that you go and reach for your cell phone so he can blast you the fuck away, you know. All right, so nothing but the deceit and wickedness is in the mind of Esau, man. Okay, why? Because they're estranged from the womb. As soon as they're born, they're nothing but little devils, man. All right, all right. So let me. That was it, right? Let me go back to Job. This is Job verse. I read verse 12 again. It says, "Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue," showing you that nothing but they straight deceitful, man.
Deceitful devils, man. Yeah, well, you want to keep speaking.
You know, that's showing you, man, that it's telling you the attributes of a damn devil, man. And according to prophecy and according to his track record, we know who the devil is, man. We know what this scripture's talking about. That's talking about the so-called white man, right? It says, "Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue," showing you that the Edomite, he's gonna say one thing, but he's gonna totally mean something else. Why? Because that's how his spirit is built, right?
Yeah, when you say that, I think about the stupid ass American government, man. You know, they speak a good game. Your two-pay Donald Trump, Hillary, corporate munching, Hillary Clinton, all right, and all your stupid ass people that fucking buy the shit, man. Year after year, every 4 years throughout the past 4 decades, they've been saying the same thing since the 60s and 70s, same rhetoric. And you dumb copper top zombies, Americans out there, citizens, you eat it up and you still believe that this America is something true. But everything that they're saying is nothing but bullshit. Okay? It may sound sweet that they're going to lower taxes, that they're going to bring the jobs back, all right? That America's going to come back, all right? All the lies Obama's been saying, but it's all full of lies because these elected officials, your presidents, your mayors, really the higher ups of your government, all right? They're adverse to civilians or you sheeple out there. They're not on your side. All right. If you were to know the whole fact of the matter, by them ruling over the way you did, you would have a revolt. By them brainwashing you, using mind control tactics, but it's the elected officials or the government against you, and to keep you asleep, they tell you things that are nice. They let you have a home, car, go to trips here and there. But overall, this society, the elites of this society are against you citizens, man. And they speak a good game, but it's really to your detriment. Like for example, the Obamacare, all right, which you always use that as an example. Where in the Obamacare, in that Obamacare, they have the something called the RFID chip in there, which that's something real major, man. Of course, in the scriptures, which is the end of all matters, right there. The end of all end alls, which really the chip is detrimental to you and your whole spirit, according to the scriptures. It's the mark of the beast, but they advertise it to you as something that helps you. You can pay your credit card in. You can look at your banking statements. I can unlock my door from my car. I mean, from my hand, or if I want to. Like it's something that's benefit to your life. You have your medical records on there, right? But it's really for your downfall and your destruction.
All right. This start at 13. I'll start at 12 again. "Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth."
Though he spare it, which he doesn't say anything, okay? Hence, secret societies. Another way of hiding it out. But anyway, it says, though he spare it and forsake it not, which means he won't say anything about it, but you damn sure it didn't leave his brain. All right, like the Georgia Guidestone. Okay, they're talking about, yeah, we want to replenish the earth, we want all humans to live as one, and all colors and relations matter to us. You know, that's what they preach in America. But yeah, don't you know they got something called a Georgia Guidestone in Georgia? Okay, which all these people, these elites know about. And on that Guidestone, one of the first commandments is to bring the whole population on planet Earth down to 500 million. All right, and do you dummies know how many people are on Earth, man? About 8 billion and rising. So we're talking about 90%, 95% of the people on Earth dead. And how did they do that? Through Planned Parenthood, through diseases, through vaccinations. Yeah, and a big way is going to be through biological warfare, through terrorist attacks, through famine, and through vaccines. That could wipe out half of a country, man. I mean, this commandment is a process of time, but they're showing you many movies that things could go real. They can wipe out people very quickly with certain diseases that they have at the Center of Disease Control. And there's more information about that on the internet too. All the stuff we're saying is not lies. All right.
All right. It says, though he 13, though he spare it and forsake it not, but still keep it in his mouth, yet his meat in his bowels is turned. It is gall of asp within. He hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly. Right. You got it. Yeah, that's like, yeah, cause what all the riches that Esau has obtained was obtained unlawfully, man. All right, it was obtained wickedly. So guess what? The Most High is gonna allow us to receive all those riches that Esau has gotten wickedly. He's gonna allow us to have it. Why? Because at the end of the day, the world was created for Israel, and that includes everything in the world. That includes people. That includes the resources. That includes all the treasures and riches that are in the planet Earth. And guess what? They according to Isaiah, all right, they're gonna give all that up again. Matter of fact, let me get that. Yeah, Isaiah 60.
Okay. Yeah, so like the scriptures say, he hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. And you damn right, this damn devil has swallowed down riches, because if you look at the elites of the planet Earth, starting with the Rothschilds and the 13 richest families on planet Earth, all right, these bastards, you know, it's well over $500 trillion that they're worth. And that stat, like I keep saying, that stat is from over 100 years ago that they're worth that much. So we're talking about over 100 years ago, they're worth $500 trillion. What do you think they're worth now? All right, it's unimaginable amount of money that they own. So it's not really about money what they're doing, okay? Because this is about something else. This is about something demonic, all right, and something